of this country, we thank His Excellency, the President, most sincerely for this nomination. It is a morale booster to the constables out there protecting our country. That reason is to thank this House, both houses, Senate and National Assembly, for accepting to listen to me and prove that they have the capacity to be the Inspector General, National Police Service of our beautiful country. Also, sir, I wish to thank your staff here, the clerk. Since when I got here to present my documents, I've been treated very well, handled professionally. Sir, about myself, as you stated, the names are Japhet Koome Ntonchebere. I was born in 1967, 55 years ago, in a village known as Igiaki in Meru County. I went to a primary school in the neighborhood. A primary school known as Giaki is a village primary school. But when I reached class 6, my mother decided to transfer me to Marsabit Primary School. That was in 1978, when we had the remnants of shifter war. So that was the beginning of adding me. At the age of 12 years, I would put my box on my head, leave Meru, all the way to Marsabit. In 1980, I sat for my CPE, passed well. I was the best pupil in Marsabit. The second best pupil in Marsabit. Therefore, I very easily joined the national school, Meru Technical School. Then, in 1984, I sat for my KCE, the old system. I know those who went through 844 may be lost a bit, but that's the old system. I passed well. I earned a Division 1 with Distinction 1, best grade in mathematics and physics and chemistry. So after that, I joined the Kagumo High School, a prestigious school. And in 1986, I sat for my Form 6. But it's worth mentioning, while in Form 5, police had a very good program, which they were calling Kenya Police Cadet Corps. So that program, what would happen? Students in Form 5 or Form 3 in Kagumo High School would go to Police College Kiganjo twice a week. Then they are taken through police program. It used to be on Tuesday and the Thursday for 1 year. So I was a beneficiary of that program. So by the time I was leaving Kagumo High School, joining university, I was already a policeman. So I joined the Nairobi University in 1987 to study civil engineering. A policeman, but again, and to be careful, ensure that other students don't realize. To cut a long story short, I graduated in 1990 with a degree in Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Immediately thereafter, because of my background in policing, in 1991 January, immediately after graduating, there was a recruitment, police recruitment. So I joined police service as a constable. I was among the first university graduates to join the police service, Kenya Police Service as constables. I completed my program, the initial training, then posted to Nairobi to patrol the streets of Nairobi as a constable. Then thereafter, I was transferred to anti-stock theft unit in Gilgil. While there, I was promoted to the rank of an inspector of police. I stayed there up to 1998, when I was promoted, I was gazetted actually. I became a gazetted officer as superintendent of police. I was transferred from unstock theft unit and posted to Eastlands, Buruburu Division as the deputy divisional commander. Then, while there, that is what we had the bomb blasts in 1998. And quickly, some of us and to be trained in the US so that we can protect our country from that threat, terrorism threat. So I went to US, Louisiana Police State Academy, Louisiana University, Baton Rouge, where I did my course on anti-terror. While there, I did well. The president, the mayor of Baton Rouge honored me and appointed me honorary mayor and president of Baton Rouge City, the capital city of Louisiana. I came back to the country. I was promoted and transferred to Machakos as the OCPD. Then transferred to Maragua as an OCPD. Then Eastlands, there was a challenge. Many incidents of murder. I was transported from Maragua to come and deal with that situation. So I reported to Buruburu Police Division, Eastlands, in 2001, and within 2 weeks, we had dealt with that problem. Thereafter, the year 2002, I was transferred to City Center. Again, there were incidents of robberies, bank robberies. Again, I was transported to come to City Center and manage those bank robberies. Then thereafter, I was in Central Division for 1.5 years, then transferred to Kiganjo as the officer in charge, practical police work, as an instructor. But before leaving Central, because of the good work I did that time, I was decorated by the end of state. I was awarded the end of state commendation. So went to Central, to Kiganjo, where I met. Then in the year 2005, that is the issue of the police housing. Came up, a big debate. So I was transferred from Kiganjo to police headquarters to be in charge of police housing. And we put up houses all over the country. All over the country, Marsabit, nice houses. Kibish, and many other places, Oyugis. Then I continued becoming, as the director of planning, Kenya Police Service. Then the year 2015, I was transferred to Nairobi City as the police commander. Very challenging position, where I commanded major operations, including the visit by the Holy Father, the Pope. I was the operation commander for that operation. We had ticketed a Tokyo International Conference on African Development. I was the operational commander. And we had 35 ends of states within this city. And we did very well. We had 4,000 delegates from Japan. No incident recorded. The service did well. Thereafter, sir, after the general election,